Hi, I'm Amy Godkin, Executive Director here at Ask Childhood Cancer Foundation. I want to take a minute to thank you for your amazing support this year and tell you about an exciting project that we're working on. As you know, Ask has grown by leaps and bounds recently, and that's because of you. With your generosity, we've been able to double the size of our organization in a short amount of time. But this growth has also resulted in us running out of space to run our programs. And we've had to start making tough decisions, like limiting the number of weeks that our kids could come to summer camp because we simply didn't have enough room. With our lease expiring last year, we knew that it was time to find a new home for our growing programs. As is so often the case, we discovered after a lot of looking around that the best new home for Ask was actually right here in our backyard. We found a great new space that's right down the hallway from where I am now, which means that our families won't have to look too far to find us, and that we're just a short drive down Broad Street to get to the Children's Hospital where our kids are being treated. Now, we were all ready to kick off this new project last spring when, like so many of you, we had to pause our plans. With the arrival of COVID, we instead focused our efforts on the immediate needs of our community. We pivoted to telehealth, online tutoring, outdoor meetups, and drive-through parties. And while it wasn't perfect, we've still been able to find ways to connect and support. And you've been there with us every step of the way. During this time, 43 more kids in our community were diagnosed with cancer. And that reminds us that cancer doesn't stop during a pandemic, so neither can we. Now it is time for us to start planning for when we can safely see our kids again. We need to be ready. We know that they've been struggling this year with school, so we're going to need to ramp up our education programs to help them catch up. We know that they have suffered in isolation this year, longing to spend time with their friends here at Ask, other kids who understand what they're going through. So we need to have more space to safely gather and provide opportunities for them to connect. We know that our programs will be needed more in the coming years than they have ever been needed before. So we need to be ready with enough space to do this important work. The new home for Ask is an exciting and ambitious project, but I know that with your help we can make it happen. So please join me in helping us level up Ask so we can be ready to welcome our kids back.